Essence Fest was over because I just wanted to continue to soak up all the good, positive energy that I felt down here.
Tell us some of your Essence artists that you're most excited about seeing on the festival.
Man, of course, before I got here, of course, she's singing one of my favorite songs of hers, Lettucey, I Blame You, Missing a Prince, Estelle and Luke James. He can sing. I know he was in the convention center earlier today. Jill Scott, Erykah Badu, all the ones that just seem to just have a freedom when they're on stage performing. They just know what they do. And to me, when I come to places like Essence Fest, school is in session for me because I get to see the veterans and people that I've always admired, do their thing. Charlie Wilson, is he here this year?
Yeah, he's on Sunday.
He always shuts it down. Charlie Wilson, school is in session. Everybody, I don't care what you've accomplished in life, everybody sits to watch Charlie Wilson.
They do. And could you let us know what you have coming up next, what you're working on music?
Yes, I do. Right now, I currently have a single titled Say Yes, featuring Beyonce and Kelly Rowland. It's totally taken on a life of its own, for it to be considered a gospel song. It's really being received by people who have other beliefs. I have people saying I'm not even religious or I'm not Christian, even saying things like I'm an atheist, but I love when Jesus says yes. I mean, atheist in the word Jesus, saying you like it, it's kind of weird, but I'm so happy about being in the position to plant seeds wherever I go through my music, and it doesn't have to be a certain way. It's my way that God has given me to do it. Fix My Choir is a new show on the Oxygen Network starring myself and Dietrich Haddon. We actually fixed a choir here in New Orleans. When I tell you, it was hard work. I thought that when I did Fix My Choir, I honestly thought when I was growing up, I used to direct choirs. I was on the praise and worship team. I would teach the songs. I would go to church with the printouts of the songs typed. I'd have the scripture attached to what I felt the song was about because I always wanted the choir to know what they were singing, because I felt that you could be more effective if you know what you're talking about, if you know what you're singing. And so it took me back to that time when I was growing up. But it wasn't just Fix My Choir vocally. It was Fix My Choir on the inside, because a lot of us who have grown up in church, I'm guilty, we like to sing and try to pray the issues under the rug instead of dealing with them and talking with them. And some of the hurt comes from being in the choir. Comes from the, they call it church hurt. They call it, I was rejected because you didn't let me lead that song. Do y'all know people still are upset because Mother Jenkins didn't let them lead Near the Cross? And you don't know how that affects people. Or we worked with the choir where it was full of members. They don't have an audition process, and it was full of people who are so talented, but as a child they were told, shut up, why are you so happy, stop singing, just stick to the background, no, you be the writer, your brother is the star. People dealing with stuff like that, so we were able to bring out their confidence. We actually allowed the choirs who, if there was a writer in the choir, we allowed them to sing their original songs, to the point where Dietrich is like, let me fund this recording for you. And that's what it was all about, funding people's dreams, helping them. So it's much more than Fix My Choir, put a robe on, put your hair back in a bun, and sing soprano really good. It's literally, I was Iyanla of the choirs. Thanks, Iyanla. Matter of fact, I presented her with an award today at the 365, so that was an honor.
What